Good morning. This is going to be a 15-minute morning yoga flow for beginners or intermediate. And it's just to warm up our body, get the blood flowing, get some stretches in before we start our day. So let's start in a seat, maybe cross-legged. Let's bring our hands to our knees. Let's take a deep breath in. Sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale. Feel yourself root down to the mat beneath you. Start to lift those shoulders up towards the ears, and start to peel them back, opening the chest and squeezing those shoulder blades together. And then slowly lower the shoulders down, let them soften. Close the eyes for a moment. Take a second to tune in with the breath. Keeping the eyes closed, let's reach our hands overhead. Bring the palms together. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hands down to the heart. Slowly start to blink with the eyes open. Round of breath, arms reach up. And exhale, we're gonna bring our left hand down to the mat. We're gonna let our right hand reach up and over, feeling a nice stretch in that right side. Try to keep that right glute grounded down into the mat. And stretch and reach all the way through those right fingertips. Inhale, rise back up. Other side, exhale, right hand comes down, left hand reaches up and over. Feel the stretch in that left side. Deep breaths in, feeling the air flow all the way to that left side, into that space that we're creating throughout our body. Let's inhale, come back to center. And hands together, release. From here, we'll release the left hand down. The right hand reaches up, and then we'll bring the right hand over to the left cheek, just resting, only here for guidance, not any pressure, as we start to guide and tilt our head over towards the right. Let that left shoulder draw down, so we're creating space in the left side of our neck. You may slowly start to dip the chin down, the gaze follow. Release the hand down. Let the chin dip lower. We're gonna slowly roll the neck over to the other side. Start creating a circular motion, rolling the neck around. Slowly meet back into a neutral neck. Let's take the other side here. Right arm reaches down, left hand up and over. Guide that cheek away from that right shoulder. Nice stretch, releasing tension in the neck. You may start to dip that chin down. Release the head, let the chin dip all the way. Let's roll the head over to the other shoulder. Circular motions. We're going a different direction this time. Beautiful. Let's meet back to center. We're going to find our way to a tabletop position. So let's bring our legs around. We'll let our words be under our shoulders. Fingers are gonna spread wide. Knees are hip distance. Find that nice neutral spine here. Take a round of breath. And And then we're gonna find some cats and cows. First, on our inhale, we'll find our cow pose. Let the belly drop. Start to lift the chin. So now that belly drops down, so lifting up through that tailbone towards the ceiling. Take a few rounds of breath here. And on our next exhale, we're gonna find our cat pose. We're gonna start to round the back, tuck the chin in, start to press the floor away so the shoulder blades are peeling away from each other. Let's tuck that pelvis in. So imagine you have a tail, you're tucking that tail in through your legs. We're really creating some roundness in our back here. A few rounds of breath. And then on our next inhale, let's come back to that cow pose. We can keep going at this pace, or we can start finding the flow of our breath here. Inhaling for our cow and exhaling for our cat. Inhaling for our cow and exhaling for our cat. Let's find our way back to our neutral spine after that final exhale. And then we'll take our right leg, we'll extend it out long. You might find some little rocking movements here. So toes are grounded down into the mat. And then let's start to press that right heel down and back so we'll feel a nice stretch in our calf. From here, we're gonna pick up that right foot, bending the knee, bring the knee to the elbow. And then we'll re-extend that leg long. We're gonna swing the foot over to the left and tap those toes down. Stay here, or we might peek over our left shoulder and take a look at those toes. Let's do this 2 more times. Bring that knee to the elbow, and then re-extend, swing the foot over that left leg, over to the left. Maybe we take a little peek. 1 more time. Deep breath in, deep breath out. From here, we're gonna step that right foot all the way out to the right to find our gate pose. So we're gonna look like this, and then we're gonna walk our hands in towards our body. We're gonna come up onto the knees. We're gonna take a deep breath in, arms are gonna reach up. And from here, let's bring the right hand down to the right leg, left arm reaches up and over. Let's start to bring that left hand down to the ground, right hand down to the ground. From here, we're gonna take a little thread the needle, really bringing some stretch into the whole body here, stretching out those shoulders. Left hand's gonna reach up towards the ceiling, and then we're gonna take that left hand, we're gonna start to thread it behind the right, let that left palm face up. We're gonna go all the way through, dropping onto that left shoulder. Can stay here, or if we want to add a little bit more to that today, let's reach that right hand towards the ceiling. Maybe even bending the elbow, resting the hand on the lower back. Let's bring that right hand back to the ground. Press the palm down. Inhale, left arm's gonna reach up. And let's find our way back to the center here. Let's take that right foot. Let's step it through. We're gonna find a low lunge. got that low lunge here. Maybe we find some rocking in the hips. And then let's start to sink down, let those hips sink low. And let's step that foot back, find our tabletop. We're gonna tuck those back toes. Let's start to lift those knees. We're gonna come to a downward facing dog, hips press back, heels press down. Let's let our head rock front to back, side to side. Release any tension in the neck here. Let's take a round of breath. Inhale through both nostrils. And exhale through the mouth. We're gonna find our way to a high plank. We're gonna start to lift those heels, start to let those shoulders roll forward. Option to drop the knees. Let's lower down to the stomach. Untuck the toes, let's inhale. We're gonna find a baby cobra. Option to start to extend the arms, find a deeper bend here. Bring those shoulder blades back. Deep breath in. Exhale onto the knees, downward facing dog. Tuck those toes, hips lift up. Let's come back to our tabletop. We're gonna lower the knees back down to the mat. From here, we're gonna extend that left leg long, maybe some little rocking. And then let's press that left heel down towards the mat. Feel that stretch in that left leg. And then we're gonna find those 3 taps. Let's start to lift that left foot. Left knee bends to the left elbow. And then re-extend, swing that foot over the right leg, over to the right. Tap those toes down. Maybe we peek over that right shoulder, say hello, say good morning. Let's take 2 more, knee to elbow. We'll meet back with those toes grounded over towards the right. And then from here, we're gonna step that left foot, swing it all the way out to find our gate. And we'll walk our hands in towards our body. Let's rise, deep breath in. Arms are gonna reach up. And then exhale, left hand comes to the outer left leg, right hand reaches up and over. Feel that stretch in the right side. Deep breath here, inhaling, really imagine that air filling the whole right side of the body. And then exhale, let's bring that right hand down, left hand down. Let's find our thread the needle here. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhaling, right hand's gonna thread behind the left arm. Remember, we're letting that palm face up. If we can stay here, or we can drop onto that right shoulder, right cheek. Stay grounded. If that left hand is helping us, that's awesome. If this feels great, stay here. If we want to reach that left hand, find a little bit of a shoulder open on the left side. We can reach that left hand towards the ceiling. Maybe even bend the elbow and let that left hand come lower back, or slide all the way around to the right side. And if that left hand is in the air behind the back, let's bring it back to the ground. Inhale, arms sweeps up. And exhale, hand comes back down to the mat. Let's step that left foot through the hands. Let's find that low lunge. Maybe some little rocking here. And maybe we let those hips sink. step that left foot back. Let's find our downward facing dog. One more time, tuck those toes, start to lift the knees and hips. And we are gonna find that high plank. Maybe we lower those knees down to the mat. Let's slowly lower the chest down. Untuck those back toes. Let's find a little lift, cobra, an upward facing dog. Whatever feels good for you and your body this morning. Let's come back down to the mat this time. You might walk those hands slightly forward. Might open up that space between the knees and the feet. We're gonna find a child's pose. Let's let our hips lift up and sink back. Let's rest the forehead down on the mat. Fingers might reach for the top of the mat. Take a moment here to rest. Let's find our way up into a seat, maybe sitting on our ankles. Hands on the thighs. I let the eyes gently close. Let's take a deep breath in, hands reach up, palms come together. Exhale, hands to heart. One more round of breath here. Take a moment. We're stepping into our day. Full of gratitude, full of kindness. Namaste.